Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Red Flag. With me is Maxwell Magawi and I'm Ezra Otieno. Today's topic is democracy in Kenya. Is it really real or unreal? Welcome to the show, Maxwell.
Thank you.
I'll ask you a few questions and we hope to get a good response.
Much obliged.
Okay. The first question is, for over 50 years now, Kenya has been a sovereign independent state and a democratic republic. We have been governed by the rule of law and we've been upholding the constitution. Do you think Kenya, we are democratic as per now?
I wish we were. It is true that our democratic system seems to seek the proper and equal existence of each and every citizen of Kenya. The parliament is made up of elected representatives and they ensure that the constitution is upheld. But it will come out as very surprising that despite the well laid down social structure, the country is still living in equality and social justice. It is even true to say that the situation is getting worse as this goes.
So are you saying that Kenya is unjust and unequal?
Yes, precisely.
Okay, so how is this the case, given that Kenya seems to be on the path to democracy?
Kenyans keep discovering that despite their democratic participation, the parliament, the executive, and the judiciary do not cater for their welfare in any way. More Kenyans keep realizing the constitution that exists within the public service system, despite being established and funded by the taxpayers, are in no way sympathetic to the plight of the ordinary Kenyans. Instead, our parliamentary system exists primarily to make and amend laws that protect the interest of a few businessmen tiny elite at the top Kenyan society. Our central government, the executive, is nothing more than a committee of capitalists which exploits the population and implement unjust laws. Our judicial system, similarly, is merely a tool for justification of the state of affairs, laying a stamp of legitimacy to the exploitative system. Legal service is out of this for the ordinary human rights.
So you talked about the institution about catering for interests of a tiny minority, a small clique of Kenyans. What interests are these?
Basically, Kenya is a capitalist society. What means that the economy is organized in such a way that it profits a few individuals in the economy. Wealth is created mostly through private firms, which hire people to work for them, then pay wages and salaries in exchange of their labor. What is produced is kept by these employers as profits. These employers, in an effort to maximize their own profits, try their best to keep wages low, reduce exemption, and ensure legislation of favorable laws by the parliament. These are examples of interest we're talking about. They have to be maintained by ensuring the government of the day always creates a favorable environment for the companies concerned to thrive.
So what happens when these interests are protected? What is at stake for ordinary Kenyans if these big capitalists have their way?
The truth of the matter is that most Kenyans will always find themselves increasingly alienated by the system. The country does not belong to them anymore. What matters to the government is whether profits have been achieved by the large companies and not if the ordinary citizen has access to education or health or affordable housing, basically the basic commodities. The government, despite being elected to serve the people, actually enslaves them. The people find themselves at the mercy of pitiless capitalist exploiters. The people sink further into poverty and destitution. Their labor and their resources only serve to increase the wealth of a small percentage of the population. It is the crudest and the most inhumane way of existence.
So do you think the situation will change anytime soon?
Oh yes, I'm very optimistic. The capitalists, in their greed and thirst for more and more profit, create conditions for their own downfall. The difficulties of existence mean that the people will have no choice but to rise up and ensure their own survival. And the point is getting closer and closer.
Thank you for answering those questions. And thank you for coming to the show today.
You're welcome for support.
Thank you viewers for watching this episode of Red Flag. Please follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to our channel Red Flag Kenya. Thank you and see you next time.